cuss out somebody getting all up in your face, invading your personal space, they gonna cancel you on social media.
Listen, I don't agree with everything you guys say, but I have a love-hate relationship with you guys. I gotta like you guys. Anyways, thought I'd at least say that to you. Support those reparations, get the word out. You guys deserve to make $150,000 a year, whipping the crap out of a bunch of crazy, badass white dudes who play Minecraft. All right. I hope this edifies you. Have a good day.
Hey,
also,
go ahead and give it a shalom.
Hey, shalom. Just real quick, but before I begin, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashum, Yahushua, Ba'ashum, Rakakadash, the Master of the Apostles, the Master of the Elders, the great millstone, rule well to us his truth. Much respect to you brothers out there that's preaching his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of earth. Tabernacle David, hopeful elect, and the speckled bird. I want to say shalom. So, man, we had something beautiful happen at camp, and pretty much had appeared to be Edomite. He could have been a Jake, but appeared to be Edomite. The Spirit of the Lord was upon him, and pretty much he was prophesying, and remind me of Balaam, how the Lord had made him to prophesy as well, which Lord willing, I'll get those scriptures as well in the book of Numbers. And that pretty much reminded me of the same instance. This appeared to be Edomite. He was talking about how he agrees with reparations. Little does he know, hey, he best hope he's a Jake. But the reparations that we're going to get, that we want, and what the scriptures speak of, is ruling with a rod of iron. Our enemies being beneath us, all right? While Jake out here in this kingdom, he's crying and trying to hold hands with his enemy, wanting them to be equal. Not us, man. Our enemies are going to be our footstools. Our enemies are going to be our slaves in the kingdom. It's coming. That's the true reparations. And if I'm not mistaken as well, once again, he appeared to be an Edomite. He also spoke upon Babylon the Great being wicked. A lot of these Edomites are finding out the hard way, because the curses are being put upon them. It was all good and gravy when the curses were upon us, but now it's upon our enemies, and they're feeling the heat. They're feeling the fire. They don't like it, and so they calling out. They calling out their own people, calling out Babylon the Great. They saying that it is wicked. What else he say, man? He said some more things, man. But that's pretty much the gist. What he say? We're gonna have like 10, and you bring down the number 10. That's pretty much completion. Hey, Lord willing, we have those brothers. We have that. Royal noble vine, the first fruits of Yahweh Shemel Shah. We're going to have millions. Shoot, maybe probably can't even be able to count how many slaves and servants that we're going to have in the kingdom, man. Hey, it's going to be beautiful, man. So you Jakes out there, y'all can continue to hold hands, praise your enemies, want to be equal with your enemies. Go ahead. Because what we want And it's going to be manifested, and we already know that we are the Lord's chosen people, and that we are above everybody else, and that, Lord willing, we of those men, we're going to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shemi Shai. All right? We just got to play our role, play our part. Let's go ahead and get some scriptures, and Lord willing, it's edifying. It's in Joel 2 and verse 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am Yahweh your power and none else, and my people shall never be ashamed. We never ashamed, man. You know, just side note, because I thought he came up first. When he came up, he was in his car really, but I thought he was scoffing at first. Had to listen real closely. I was like, nah, this man's actually prophesying. The Lord put his spirit upon him. That man's actually prophesying. But in that instant, me thinking that he was scoffing, regardless if he was scoffing, the men of the Lord are going to stand boldly for the name of Yahweh Shemi Shai. We're going to stand boldly for this truth. All right. And it says that the Lord is all power and none else. He's all power. Okay? We're the servants now, but we're going to be the kings. We're going to be the righteous rulers. Why? Because that's in the Lord's movie. We're his chosen people. Verse 28, and it shall come to pass, this is pretty much the point, to afterwards, that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old man shall dream dreams, your young man shall see visions. And also the servants and upon the handmaids in those days will pour out my spirit. So the Lord is pouring out his spirit. Just look at the movie Terminator 2. The thermonuclear destruction. And that person being obliterated at the gate, man. And that was a dream and a vision. And also, with this Edomite coming up to the camp, the Spirit of the Lord was upon him to pretty much prophesy. Whether he knew it or not, he pretty much prophesied. And at the end, he said, I hope you guys were edified. Just roughly paraphrasing. Hey, we was. Because that was confirmation through the Spirit. The Lord will have things happen like that to boost your faith. To show you that what you're in is the truth. And that it is going to happen. Let's see. There's another one in Acts as well. Acts 2. I thought I wrote down the precept. But it is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and get to the point. This is Numbers 24 and verse 16. All right. And this is Balaam. Which goes to show you that the Lord will pour out his spirit upon the other nations and they will be able to prophesy. Now, does that mean that they're the chosen people? No. The Lord is just using them. All right. The Lord is showing them dreams and visions. Hey, you may even have some of these, high class elite Edomites. They're seeing dreams and visions, and that's why you see them jump out trying to end their lives and all that stuff. One comes to mind, the the CEO or owner of Bath and Body Works or whatever, jumping out of the building. And the Lord probably plagued his mind, showed him what's to come. Hey, that's very possible. Let's get it. And he has said, which heard the words of power and knew the knowledge of the Most High, which he saw the visions of the Almighty, falling into a trance, but having his eyes open. The Lord can do that. Whether you're heathen or Jake, right? You can prophesy. The Lord can put you in a trance and show you dreams and visions of what's to come. I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not nigh. There shall come a star out of Jacob, and a scepter shall rise out of Israel, and shall smite the corners of Moab and destroy the children of Seth. All right, who's that? That's Yahweh Shai. That's coming, man. He's going to be the first one. Hey, he got first dibs to put our enemies into slavery. That's true. That is true reparations. Because this monopoly money ain't worth nothing, man. Shoot, the times that we coming into, you want to enjoy that monopoly money, you got to take the MOTB. So what we want? We want blood. What we want? We want our enemies to be our footstools. And that's coming when Yahweh Shai comes or gives us that spiritual power. And Edom shall be a possession. All right? The dude appeared to be Edomite. Hey, he best hope he's a Jake. Because as he said, hey, we going to have like 10 slaves. Number 10 also represents completion as well. So we're going to have more than 10 for sure. Lord willing, we of the elect. First fruits of the kingdom for sure. We going to blow that out of the water. All right. So not only, in the video, he said, you're going to have like fat Edomites. Man, we're going to have all shapes and sizes. All right. Working our plantation. All right. Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies, and Israel shall do valiantly. All right. That's coming. All right. That's coming. The men of the Lord going to get that spiritual power. All right. We're going to, just like Esau Edom, he's a great and cunning hunter. We going to be hunting for this nigga. Out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion, and shall destroy the remnant of the city. And when he looked on Amalek, the chief tribe of Esau Edom, which is the Ishes, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever. That's coming. All right, so one people's going to live forever is balance. And another, after they done serving their slavery under us, Lord's going to put them out of their misery. All right, because they're the vessels of wrath that's fitted for destruction and made to dishonor the Lord. So they're going to do their work. Best believe they're going to be bucking up. They're going to get 50 lashes. And then after their slavery, they're going to be destroyed. So yeah, that's true reparations. That's them truly paying for what they have done unto the apple of the Lord's eye. Revelation 13 and verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. Salakia. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and faith of the saints. It's plain and simple right there, man. All right? You led us into captivity, you're going to go into captivity. You killed with the sword. Matter of fact, you were given the blessing of the sword. It's going to come right back upon you. Jeremiah 30 verse 16. Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. The tables are going to be turned. You're going to be our prey. You're going to be spoiled. You're going to be devoured. It's coming unto you. Jeremiah 30 and verse 7. Alas, for the day is great, so that is none like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. Because that's coming. In which a lot of you pastors are not preaching of this time to come. Which makes you false pastors. You're not blowing the trumpet. You're going to be destroyed. That's why it's imperative for us to go out there on the highways and byways and do our sit downs. Hey, we out there for the people to see us, man. Ask us questions. Shoot, to laugh and scoff at us. We right there. All right? And that's truly doing the Lord's work. But he shall be saved out of it, Lord willing. We have that noble vine. We're going to be saved out of it. For it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh of hosts, that I will break his yoke off thy neck. All right, our slavery is going to be complete. We're not going to be in slavery anymore. Our enemies is not going to rule over us anymore. And our birthright bonds and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. You see, it's coming. But they shall serve Yahweh their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up upon them. So order's going to come. We have Yahweh Shai, King David, the 12, the 144, the elect. Order, man. King David is going to be back on his throne. Therefore, fear thou not, O servant Jacob, saith the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah, neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee from afar. All right, that's coming, man. So when Jacob's trouble pops off, trust and believe that the Lord is going to deliver you and save you, and fight to this truth unto death, if need be. And I see from the land of their captivity, and Jacob shall return, and shall be in rest, you see, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid. That's the true reparations. Not having monopoly money, we're going to have real money, and our enemies are not going to bother us anymore. Our enemies are not going to touch us anymore. They're going to be a footstool. And that's true reparations, man. All right, so I'm pretty much in it right there. Lord willing, is edifying. I want to give all praises going on to two. Yahweh, Bashum, Yahweh Shah, Bashum Kargadais, and Wa Obababal Shalom.